Hello, RichieV here, and today I'm back with another episode of My Two Dads. Now we are up to season 2, and this is going to be the first episode, and I'm watching it on Crackle, so we'll see how it records. Okay, let's just do it.
Look at this. Look, not only does our darling daughter make us fresh orange juice in the morning, but she's also very considerately taped right to the picture the new Bloomingdale's Buy Me, Give Me, Get Me catalog.
Nicole doesn't have to shop at department stores like that. I mean, I could take her to places she wouldn't believe. I mean, places only I know about.
Oh, yeah, great. Places where you shop, where the merchandise is pre-bagged and set out on the curb every Thursday.
I know what our daughter likes, okay? I'm the one that works at home, remember? I know where she goes, I know what she does. I know who she hangs out with.
Guys, how you doing?
Dads, this is my new friend, Shelby Haskell.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you for the first time ever in my life. Mister, I know who my daughter hangs out with.
Her name is Shelby Haskell. I wonder if she's like an homage to Eddie Haskell, the next door neighbor on Leave It to Beaver, or the friend of Wally, who is always, yes, Mrs. Cleaver, no, Mrs. Cleaver. But when they were away from the house, she was, Eddie Haskell was always getting them in trouble. So we'll see. But when I hear the name Haskell, I immediately, on TV anyway, I immediately think of Eddie Haskell. So let's keep going.
A boy-girl party in the loft.
Well, Joe, why don't you handle this? You two go way back.
See, here's the thing. You two and Nicole are the talk of the whole school. You guys are symbols of love, cooperation, and understanding. Yeah. Well, I thought we should all get together here and celebrate that with boys.
What was the question?
I want to give a party.
With boys?
Yes.
No. Party, yes. Boy, no.
Is that your last word, Tarzan? Yes. Good. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a boy-girl party right here in the loft, and I'm gonna tell you why. And especially, we'll be saying, gee, aren't we glad that Nicole is here at this party in our place instead of being at a party in Shelby's little dark hellhole of a basement. Capiche?
Yeah.
This is perfect. Now, are these lights on a dimmer?
Oh, new intro. A new intro.
Can count on me. No, can count on me. No matter what you do, you can count on me. No matter where you go, you can count on me.
Okay, so we had a retooled intro. Same song, but it was more 80fied. You know, it was like 80s to the max. Okay, we see the central problem here. Nicole wants to have a boy-girl party. Probably her friend wants to have one and talked her into it. And the two dads, Michael and Joey, are like, one's no way, and the other is like, it's better if she does it here. I can see both points of view. Obviously, it is going to go all wrong. So let's keep watching.
Nick, this is just as much your house as it is my house, and I want you to feel like you can have any kind of party here you want.
And my house.
I want you to treat this place with respect, okay?
So there are a couple of things that we just want to work out.
Okay, now, no boys over 14 years old, right? I want everybody out of here by 10 o'clock.
Dads, this is just a little get-together. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, you've gotten my absolute guarantee.
Works for me.
Well, thank you.
Hello. Hey, Cory, how you doing? Now, take a close look at this boy, okay? You want us off your backs, you invite 15 of these to your party.
Dog was about to mess up your mail, so I brought it up.
I have to say I'm happy to see Cory in this episode, as well as Chloe in the credits they showed him. I was a little worried that they were spinning off those characters, which would mean they would no longer be on this show.
It's all dry and everything. Even this letter for Nicole, which looks kind of personal, but we each have our own lives, and she doesn't have to tell me who it's from if she doesn't want to.
I can't believe it! It's from Zach! Zach, Nicole, swear to
camp Okefenokee up the swamp together for 3 summers. We met in the infirmary when we were 9. It was so cute. He had this mosquito bite in his eyelid, and it swelled up so big it looked like a second head.
I can do that.
And our last summer, we were both 11. They had this carnival, and there was a marriage booth, and we got married. I still have the ring. He's moving here. He's going to our school. I have this great idea. Why don't we make the party in his honor so everybody gets to meet him?
Is he cute?
What the heck was that?
Hi, Cory. Don't bother.
Well, Cory's depressed. Nicole got married in the swamp.
When do we meet him?
Well, Nicole's gonna have a little party to introduce him to all of her friends.
A teenage party? With boys? Here, in my building?
Yes.
I have 2 words for you.
Judge, we're both gonna be right here to make sure nobody has any fun whatsoever.
Wrong, Mikey. They're gonna have fun because we're here. I mean, look how lucky these kids are, huh? Their first party with boys, and their chaperones are not the Wrinkles J. Geezer and his wife, Wheezy. It's us, young, hip us.
Talk to him.
Joe, let me explain something to you. See, this is how kids Nicole's age count. 17, 18, old, coma, dead.
You're afraid that I'm gonna be a big hit in front of Nicole's friends, and you're just gonna be good old Mr. Taylor.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Joe, look, it doesn't matter. No matter what you do, these kids are gonna see you as some old guy in a polyester sports coat and big bell-bottom pants and a flower tie and sideburns down to your ankles.
That's the point.
They should bring a date.
Ooh, gross. Old people making out. Ah.
Nicole, ever since Zach's letter came, I've been kind of jealous and I've been acting stupid. I know I've been embarrassing you in school with all the crying and stuff, and I want to apologize.
Apology accepted.
Let's pick boys for the party.
I've made a list.
No, no, yes, no, yes, yes. Oh, God, yes.
How'd you decide so fast?
I use a numerical system. On a scale of 1 to 10, they have to be at least a 6.5.
Ladies, I'm surprised at you. This is sexist. There's more to a man than just looks. There's personality, sensitivity, bulk. I mean, if it's wrong for a woman to be a sex object, isn't it just as wrong for a man?
We don't mean to offend anyone, especially a 9.5 like you, Mr. Klawicki.
She's good.
More fries?
Hey, Wick, how you doing? Hey, about Nicole's party. Want to cater it?
Geez, I'd be honored to, Joe. What's the theme for the evening?
Celibacy.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Nicole Bradford. She lives in this building. And, who should I say is calling?
Justin Bieber, obviously.
Tell her it's her husband. You grew up beautiful. I'd marry you all over again.
Wow.
Ew.
Smooth, Joe. He's like a little version of you.
Yeah, Joey did not like that comparison. The look on his face. Let's keep going.
I told you, tonight, I'm gonna behave like a father. I was very firm on the subject. I remember because I gave myself chills.
You didn't say that you were gonna wear the dark blue death suit. I mean, only Ward Cleaver wears the dark blue death suit to a party.
Yes, Joe, I am Ward Cleaver. And I'm proud, because at least Ward knew how to behave at the Beeves parties. He knew to stand by the punch bowl like a tower of dullness. And when June suggested, hey, Ward, why don't we get down with our bad selves and show these youngsters how to Watusi? It was Ward who responded, and correctly, oh, no, sweetheart, that's what Joey would do. Joe, just remember Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. Why? Because you can.
All right, now this is the M2D power envelope amplifier. This thing's got 200 watts per channel, not counting the preamp, all right? Now look. Hey, you guys, you Stevie Winwood fans? Hey, Joe, wait a minute. You know what you ought to do? You ought to come by some weekend, we'll sit around, we'll listen to a couple of the old albums he did when he was with Traffic. Joe! Excuse me, my Aunt Muriel's calling me.
Traffic? Albums? Flowers. Nice touch, Cupcus.
Cory! Hi. Would these be for me?
It's a friendship bouquet.
You are so sweet. Ah, that's gotta be him! Everyone else is here!
Hi.
It's him! He's here! Hi.
Hi.
Yes.
I thought I'd show this rose how pretty you are.
You guys too smooth.
Hey, look who's here. Guest of honor. How you doing?
Thanks. Thank you both. You sure know how to make the new guy feel welcome.
Hey, well, Nicole speaks very highly of you.
That's great. Because I sure have missed her.
Come on, everybody. We got burgers on the table. I can't eat them all myself. We got sliced tomatoes. What else we need?
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any more chips?
Yes,
sir.
sure we do. What'd you say? Yeah, he just wanted to know if there were more chips. I said, I'll get them. No, I want to hear him say it.
I just wondered if there were any more chips. I hope I'm not out of line, sir.
There.
Yes.
You called me sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, you don't have to call me that, okay? I mean, just think of me as one of the guys, okay? Call me Joe.
Why?
Knock yourself out. Good. There's a nice, friendly atmosphere of terror in the room. So just keep everything under control. I am nobody's sir. Here we go. Come on, what kind of party is this, huh? We got the girls on one side of the room, we got the boys on the other. Let's, come on, crank it up here. Let's have a party. Come on, who wants to dance? Nick. Come on, let's go.
When I get older, losing my hair, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I'd been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?
I'm a fossil. A mummy. You should put me in one of those climate control cases so I don't rot.
You see, as we get older, we still think we're young. In our minds, we still think we're young. We're not young. But in our minds. And you think that's strange. Wait till you get older. It'll happen to you too. Your body gets older. Your mind still thinks you're 16.
Oh, man, if I look up and you're smiling, I'm gonna drive your teeth right through your cheeks. Thank you.
It's a good episode.
Joe, look at it this way. You broke the tension, okay? There was tension there. You broke it. The party is definitely happening out there now.
Dear old dad.
Come on, you're very alive. You were, in fact, I will admit, there are times I feel a little stuffy next to you. It's true. Of course, there were other times that you made me feel real smart.
Like tonight, huh?
That's correct.
Oh, no.
What?
The music stuff.
Yeah, when it gets
Hi.
quiet.
Margaret Wilbur, federal judge. I was just relaxing in my chair when I couldn't help but hear the music. Hi. Margaret Wilbur, well connected down at juvenile court. Which one's Zach? Cute. Hi. Margaret Wilbur. Nicole's like a daughter to me. I support capital punishment. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's a real pleasure. Nicole, may I just dance?
Oh, no.
Treasure this moment.
Oh, man.
Excuse me, Zach, I believe I asked her first. I believe it's her call. Nicole? Nicole. Nicole, you know, as a rule, I don't usually do this. Come here.
Good job, Cory. Good job.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You wouldn't believe how sorry I am.
I'm sorry, too. I usually make a better first impression. I really want you guys to like me. But there's some things worth fighting for. I'll call you tomorrow, Nicole.
No, you won't.
Hey, Nick, come on. You're just gonna have to get used to guys fighting over you.
What?
You inherited that from your mother.
I really like Cory. I mean, we like all the same things, and we have a good time just talking. What do you call that?
What do you call that? Friend.
Well, and Zach. Around Zach, I get all nervous. I don't know what to say. I feel like my head's too big. What do you call that?
It's called trouble for me. It's called breach of contract.
What?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when we got you, weren't you like this little girl? And they said, do you like this little girl? And we said, oh, yeah, we love this little girl. But now, where did it say that you could grow? I mean, suddenly you're turning 14, and there's parties and boys, and this Shelby person I got a shooting pain, and I got a sneaking suspicion that next year, this time, you're gonna want to be 15. Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta tell you, Nick, I'm your father, and I'm a lot wiser than you, and I've been giving this some thought. And I've decided that from now on, you're 10.
Hey, I want to cut in here, okay? I just want to say that I think we should let her be her own age.
Why?
Because I think we should all be our own age.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do. I mean, take our age, for instance, right? You know why? You know why it's so good to be our age?
No, why is it so good to be our age?
Because we already been her age. And who else better than us to help her get through it?
Yeah.
Well, nice to have you back.
Now, what a dance for your old man, huh?
Yes, sir.
You know, Nicole, as a rule, I don't usually do this.
Okay, that was it. That was season 2, the season opener. I think it was called A Blast from the Past, which obviously refers to the new boy, who she obviously has a crush on. Unfortunately, Cory is getting friend-zoned here. I do like that he stuck up for himself, and no one got hurt. There was no real punches thrown or anything like that. I do like that he stuck up for himself, and we'll see how this plays out as the season goes on. I'm hoping that there's more of this throughout the season. I enjoyed this episode, If you enjoyed it as well, hit like or subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Until I see you next time, have a blessed